Hello, hello, everybody. Thank you for many of you still be here with me. So that I was a little bit worried that when I am the last one, so a little bit worried that many of you may have busy today, not staying with me. So happy to be here with you, and but then my topic today is gonna focus mainly about the issues of like you going to the class but missing the lesson. It's contradict internally in this sentence that I attend the class and what you gonna do in the class? Teaching. So why I came to the class but I still miss it? So it is the image of let's say a typical class. What do you see? An empty rooms. What if I told you, no, it is the classroom that we have lecturer there, we have student there. So where are they? So now, I would like to invite you to learn to the back of the seat, and please close your eyes. Okay? Relax. And start thinking about the class that you attend last week. What was the name of the subject? What was the name of the lecturer? What was the name of the topic? Why you attend this class? What are the reasons that you came to that class for? And after you leave the classroom, have you tick on the checklist that did you get all the objective when you came to the class? Did you get it? So, when I closed my eyes, and it brought me back of myself 15 years ago. When I was young, energetic, like you are today. This story, I really think about sharing this story. Well, should I do it? Because somehow lots of my students actually sitting here. So that maybe when I share this story, it could change your view about me. Because most of the time, when I introduce myself or in all of the public information, when my student or my friends look at me, they're gonna see some of my achievement. That, yes, I graduated from the UK university. My university was the top 50 of the world. And I came back and I have some achievement working in the corporations and things. And came back to school, start teaching, and so on. So that many of my students asked me that, hey, Mr. Quan, are you like the boy next door? Con nhà người ta. However, by now, it brought me back of a student 15 years ago. Young, energetic, and my dad was the police officer, and my mom was the chief editors of the journal, and I study economics. Nothing related to my mom or my dad's job. And the reason why I decided to study economics is just because it was a trend. 15 years ago, maybe most of you may not know that, but then it was a trend of nhất kinh nhì kỹ. The first priority is to study economics, and the second is study about technology. And then, yes, we should choose the first option, right? So I studied economics. And I got into the university as the top 3 student. And things went well and enjoyed the university until I got into a relationship. And somehow that, let's say, when engaging into the relationship, I really sharing with the story of the first speaker, that sometimes you really ask yourself that, are you good enough? That like, are you good enough for your girlfriend to really love you? You want to improve yourself to be better. It's the pressure. So that I was thinking like, I'm not so bad at study, but then university is like really put me into the frame. It is all about the theory. There is nothing practical there, so that I cannot develop myself into a practical employees when I get out there. Or like in Vietnamese we say that trường học không dạy bạn những thứ mà sau này bạn ra đời bạn sẽ làm được một cái gì đó. Ra đời nó luôn là một cái gì đấy nó rất là cool, nó là một cái gì đấy nó rất là nghe nó ngầu ấy. It sounds so cool. But then at that time of like 18 years old, 19 years old boys, it was like getting into in real life is really cool. So that I decided to opt from school for sneak out of the rooms, just came for checking attendance and like I quit and then to engage into some activity that I believe that it was like gonna improve myself to be better. And then at that time, I really wish that somebody could like slap me and tell me, Quan, why are you in school? And why you get off from school? So, okay, I got what I wish. I wish for that somebody gonna give me a slap. And yes, I got a slap. On the day that I got the offer letters from the university from the UK, so that I got into the car accident. On the same day. And at the time when I got into the car accident, that time I supposed to be in class. So that yes, after a few months and like I got back to school with some metal on my right foot. And yes, I couldn't travel to school by myself, so that my parents or the driver is going to take me to school and back. So that at that time, all of the friends that give me the suggestions of when you should break out of the university environment, they disappear. Maybe I think because I cannot like sneak out of the room easy anymore, or maybe my parent cut off my financial support. And and when you don't have anything else to do, you start studying. So I really study a lot. And as a miracle, at the time when I trying to find the experience of like đời. So by somehow I still managed to get past all of the subject. I did not fail any. And then when I came back to study, I really confident that yes, even like I missed most of my lectures, I still managed to get past, so that when I get back, I'm gonna easily to be back to my positions, the top student. And I got slapped again. No, it's not that easy. And by trying a lot, putting in lots of effort, and I got the scholarship to study again, to study abroad again. And the more I study, that I found out that I wish that I could turn back the time to tell myself that when you should really attend the class, because if you didn't miss the class, now I'm not that like struggle into like writing the assignment when I get to work, that there are many holes on my knowledge. It's easy for you to say in the classroom that, sorry teacher, I don't know. But then it's not that easy when you tell your boss at work, sorry boss, I don't know. All right, you don't know? All right, I'm going to assign it to somebody else. You cannot create value for my companies, so why do I keep you here? Goodbye. The classroom is the safe environment for you to say, I don't know. However, it's not after some time of like wishing that if I could turn back the time, and I ask myself again, that even if I be able, by some miracle again, that I can jump back to like talk to myself at the years of like 18 or 19. So that my version of 18 or 19, will I believe? Or I like gonna start like to fighting against that, yes, I need to fighting some đời experience. My dear student, please, look at that image. Is that your class? That the lecturers were there, you were there, but then your mind were not there. Is this your class? When your focus is into the Korean drama, in your laptops, all your things are as like, what food should I eat after this class? Is it? And the karma is really exists. What goes around comes around. I used to sneak out of the room, of the classroom. I used to sleep in the classroom. I used to mainly focus into something else. And one day, I become the person that sits up there. So that it is really the karma. Quả báo ấy, quả táo nhãn lồng ấy. So that like, so that the question is that who should we blame for this problem? You, my student. I should blame you. It's because of you. You don't have the objective. You are so lazy. It's because of you. Or should you blame me? That teachers, I really have to say that like it's boring. Who should we blame? Let the science answer this question. Here is the summary of the research recently that they did thousands of the observations, survey, and the research to summarize top 15 of the reason why students disengage into the classroom. And when we look at that, we're going to find out some of the reasons are because of the student, you zoning yourself out, you get distracted, and you think of something else. And some of the reason is coming from the lecturer. The class is boring. The student lack of the interest in the class. So both of us should take responsibility for it. But then, the traditional approach that many like lecturers decided to apply is what I cannot control, I'm going to ban it. My student get distracted because of the technology device, of the electronic device, I'm going to ban it. You're not allowed to use the electronic device in in my class. And it makes the atmosphere of the class become the battlefield. It is fighting against, on one side, it's me, lecturer. And on one side, student. The lecturer fight all the way to like banging, to push, to force the student. You have to. And on one side, on the other side, student trying to find a way how to effectively bypass the rule. Isn't it? Very first reaction of the student when you hear about something you are not allowed to do is that how I can do it, but the teachers do not know. Right? So, in this battle, who should be the winner? Who do you want to be the winner? You, students, you want to be the winner? Or like, should I be the winner? I'm gonna be the liar if I tell you that I don't want to be the winner. But then who should be the winner? Let's see. In this battlefield, I have to say that I'm getting old. So I don't have enough energy, strength to fighting against hundreds, thousands of my students. I cannot. It's not like in the movies when one superhero can fight against the world. No, sorry. I'm not Superman. I'm just the Superman of my 3 years old boy. Sorry. So that in this battlefield, we should be the winner. We should fight against the problem together. We should create the strategy to win the battlefield, to win the world together. So how to be the team? How to form the team? How to be the good teammate? To be effectively to fighting. How? Again, let the science answer the question. So that it is the model developed by Tuckman, was American professor, that if like many of my students here get like familiar to it, because it happened in the final exam of the organizational behaviors once, right? So it was like the staff like forming an effective teams together, how we can fighting together to performing together. That we need to storming, and we need to fighting the norms. We need to discuss, we need to share, we need to argue sometimes, to fighting the common objective, to fighting the common point that the mutual agreement in all of my class, at the very first lectures, I always try to develop what we call the mutual agreement. I agree with it. You agree with it. We're gonna do it together. We're fighting the common objective. Have you ever asked your professor, your teachers, why are you here? Come back next week. Try. Come and ask teachers, why? Why are you here? And have you ever asked yourself the question that I brought here at the beginning of my speech? Why are you here? Why are you in this class? Why are you in this lecture hall? Why you are here in the TEDx event? And when you get off, when you like, after the event, have you checked on the list that whether you achieve it? So that in order to be the good member together, to be the good teammate together, fighting this, norming. Finding the common answer, the common objective between you and your lecturers. That why you come here to teach and why I am here to study. What are the purpose? How can we support each other in achieving the common objective? And my last word is just want to send you a message that the lecture hall is not a spectator sport. You don't come to the lecture hall to observe. It's the collective journey toward the knowledge. And my hand is here. Guys, my student, take it. We're going to go to the knowledge together. Thank you.